Facial hair has long been a canvas for self-expression, with styles ranging from the smooth elegance of a clean shave to the bold character of sculpted moustaches and full beards. For centuries, men have shaped their appearance and their identity through these choices. Among the many styles that have endured across generations, one of the most iconic is the Van Dyke Beard. The Van Dyke Beard takes its name from the 17th century Flemish painter Anthony van Dyck, whose self-portraits often featured the sharply defined style that later bore his name. Characterized by a combination of a moustache and a pointed goatee with the cheeks kept clean shaven, the look creates a striking contrast that sets it apart from fuller beard styles. The design became so closely associated with King Charles I of England, frequently painted by Van Dyck himself, that it was sometimes nicknamed the Charlie. During the 1600s, the Van Dyke enjoyed widespread popularity across Europe, especially among the aristocracy. However, it fell out of fashion in Britain with the Restoration, when French courtly trends, complete with wigs and different grooming practices, came to dominate. Centuries later, in the 19th century, the style resurfaced across the pond in the United States, where it once again became a fashionable expression of refinement and individuality. Throughout history, the Van Dyke beard has been embraced by a wide range of prominent figures, such as artists, musicians, actors, and other influential personalities who have used it as both a statement of style and character. Its sharp, carefully maintained lines convey refinement, lending the wearer an appearance of sophistication and authority. Beyond its elegance, the Van Dyke also serves as a versatile form of self-expression. By combining tradition with individuality, it allows men to adapt their style to suit their personality, making it both timeless and uniquely personal. Throughout history, the Van Dyke beard has been adopted by a number of prominent figures. Among them were Holy Roman Emperor Ferdinand II, US Army General Winfield Scott Hancock, cavalry officer George Armstrong Custer, and showman Buffalo Bill, all of whom helped popularize the style in their respective eras. The distinctive beard was also worn by influential innovators and revolutionaries, including photographer Edward S. Curtis, German industrialist Wilhelm Maybach, Russian revolutionary Vladimir Lenin, and East German politician Walter Ulbricht. Perhaps the most instantly recognizable modern example is Colonel Harlan Sanders, founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. His Van Dyke became inseparable from his public image and remains central to KFC's branding to this day. In popular culture, the Van Dyke beard has continued to make appearances long after its 17th century origins. Australian actor Jonathan Hyde adopted the style in his portrayal of the eccentric big game hunter Van Pelt in the 1995 film Jumanji, giving the character a more menacing and aristocratic presence. Historically, Guy Fawkes, best known for his role in the failed gunpowder plot of 1605, also wore a Van Dyke around the same period when the style first emerged. His likeness endures in modern times through the stylized Guy Fawkes mask. The Guy Fawkes mask is a stylized representation of Guy Fawkes created by illustrator David Lloyd for the graphic novel V for Vendetta, written by Alan Moore with artwork by Lloyd. Its design drew inspiration from traditional masks historically worn during Guy Fawkes Night, when effigies of Fawkes were burned as part of long-standing celebrations. Lloyd reimagined the mask as a pale, smiling face marked by flushed cheeks, a prominent upturned moustache, and a narrow pointed beard. Within the novel, it became the defining symbol of the masked vigilante known simply as V. The mask transcended its fictional origins after the success of both the graphic novel and the 2005 film adaptation. It was soon embraced globally as a symbol of dissent, protest, and resistance against authority. In particular, it was adopted by the hacktivist collective Anonymous and subsequently became an emblem of anti-establishment movements across the world. This has been me, Jack, and if you're sporting a Van Dyke beard, please leave a comment down below.